Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today I have a super exciting video. I've been planning this video for a little while. I have done a little bit of shopping. I'll just say it, I went to Sephora and I spent way too much money. It's a pretty massive haul. It's kind of shameful, but at the same time very exciting. The good thing is all this makeup is not necessarily just for me. I do freelance and I do use products on my clients that have been sanitized, so I like to buy things that I know will suit a wide variety of skin tones and events and situations that I might come into as an artist. So that is where a lot of this makeup came from, but then there is also stuff for me. So I have this giant Sephora bag here, so I guess we should just get into it, right? Yeah. We'll start off with skincare, and the first product I'm actually going to show you is a Beauty Insider kit that I got. This is the 500 point Insider kit, and this is from Origins. It's their Radiance Boosting Bests, and this has 4 products in it. It has a Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, a Nitamins High Potency moisturizer, a Modern Friction scrub, and a ginseng eye cream. Got the full-size Origins High Potency Nitamins Mineral Enriched Renewal Cream. I have heard so many people talk about this, and for such a long period of time as well. I've heard so many good things about it, kind of like revamping people's skin and really helping get everything back in balance. So I thought that I would give it a try. And it looks like this, and it smells like oranges, but like Kool-Aid oranges. I like it, I like the smell, but at the same time, I feel like it can be a little bit overwhelming. Last up for skincare, I ended up picking up the Sephora Collection Mud Mask, Purifying and Mattifying with Zinc and Copper. I've heard a lot about this as well, particularly from Amy Macedo, and as we all know, what Amy Macedo says goes. So I picked this up, and it's in a gorgeous bottle. Like, this is glass. This feels nice. It's heavy. It feels luxurious. I've heard this kind of compared to Glam Glow, and people have said that it's much better than Glam Glow. And I have to say, I've tried it once. I can't really say too much on it, but I like the packaging more than Glam Glow. I think that this is much better packaging. It's cleaner, it's sleeker. And about the product itself, it smells better than Glam Glow. It's got like the typical kind of like clay smell to it, but it's nicer. And it's also easier to apply, and it feels nicer on. So far I really enjoy this. I need to try it a couple more times before I can give my full opinion. But I think that this is a winner, and I don't think I'll be purchasing Glam Glow again anytime soon. Okay, so that is everything for skincare. Now I have a bunch of makeup and a couple tools. So maybe we should start with tools and save the makeup for last. First up, I ended up picking up the Sephora brush. This is the Pro Fan number 65. And it comes with this kind of like little sleeve on it, and you just pop it down. And it is a really nice, soft fan brush. I wanted to try new ways of highlighting. I've been using a Morphe brush to highlight, and I really love it, but I wanted to try something a little bit different, and I've heard fan brushes are fantastic for highlighting. It's gorgeous, it's super soft, it fits easily on the face. It's so nice. I'm really happy with it. It was pricey, but you can tell that it's well made. You can see that all of the hairs are really well stuck into the ferrule, so that's really nice. I really like this brush. The next brush that I picked up was from Tarte, and this is the Tarte Swirl Power Cheek Brush. And this was a rather quick, spur-of-the-moment purchase. I normally research my purchases much more before I actually buy them than I did with this. I just kind of saw 1 or 2 people talk about this and say that it was good, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll buy it. So now I can't get it out of the box, so we're just gonna rip it. Okay, there we go. So this is a gorgeous brush. I love Tarte's brushes. I love the wood and the gold detailing. Their concealer brush is one of my absolute favorite brushes. I use it every single day. And so I was really intrigued to try this brush out. This feels so nice and so well made, and I love that the brush, like, it's so soft, but it's nice and dense, but it's still fluffy, and it's tapered, so it's much smaller here, and then it kind of rounds out and then goes in. It's really, really nice. And I've used it once, and I have to say I really do like it. If you're just going to do like a really quick, subtle contour, it's gorgeous for that. I love it for that. It's really good for kind of buffing your contour out and applying it, and it does that beautifully. However, I thought that I might be able to use this for like full-on bronzing because it is nice and fluffy, but I don't like the way that it applies to my forehead. So I said this in my monthly favorite video, and so you've probably seen it already, but my Real Techniques blush brush is my like holy grail ride or die bronzer brush, and this just does not cut it. The last kind of like tool that I bought was a backup of my Sephora Solid Brush Cleaner, and this is a must-have in my kind of collection. I freak out when I'm running low on this stuff. This is just a solid soap for cleaning your brushes. It just looks like that, and you just kind of wet your brush and then swirl it around in here, and it cleans absolutely everything. It's very similar to the Beauty Blender Solid Cleaner, but I like this one a lot more, and it's got argan oil in it, so it makes your brushes really, really soft, and it also smells amazing, so your brushes smell amazing. Now that I've got all that out of there, let's get on to makeup. Okay, I don't know where to start. I'm just going to dig in and pull things out, and we'll go from there. Okay. First up is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I picked up quite a few Becca products. I'm becoming a little bit of a Becca addict, and when I saw that this primer had come out and I saw the first couple like reviews of it, I knew it was something that I needed in my life. It looks like this. It is absolutely stunning. So it's a frosted glass bottle with the Becca kind of like spaceship thing on the top there, and then it has a pump. So basically what this is it's a few of the shimmering skin perfectors kind of like infused together into a primer. So it gives you that like insanely glowy lit within, like from the heavens kind of look, but it also primes your skin. The other thing is it smells like heaven. It is such a pleasure to put on. It feels luxurious, and it really does work. It does make your makeup last, and it really does give you that kind of glowy lit from within look. So I absolutely love this. It is pricey, but I think it's absolutely worth it. Continuing with Becca, because I did buy quite a few Becca products, I got the Shimmering Skin Perfectors, and I got them just the miniature sizes because I don't really need the full sizes, but I got the miniature ones in Moonstone and Opal. So just a great thing to kind of have around and add into your foundation or just put on your face beforehand. And the last Becca product that I purchased is another Amy Macedo influence purchase, and this is the Shadow and Light Bronze Contour Perfector. Amy Macedo has talked so much about this that I literally felt like I was not living until I had it in my life. So I ran out and got it, and it is stunning. And then the actual product looks like this. So there's two different bronzers, one's lighter, one's darker, and it has a little bit of like a luminous sheen to it, but no actual like glitter. So it's stunning. I'm absolutely in love with it. I haven't used it yet, but I will. Speaking of bronzers, I did a little bit of bronzer damage. I'm kind of feeling bronzers and highlighters right now. So I ended up picking up the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. I have the original Chocolate Soleil, but I wanted to get the milk version because I am fair, and I thought it might be nice to try it out since it is targeted towards fair skins. It looks like this. Too Faced always has the best packaging. Like, this is so freaking cute. Can't even deal. And then inside, it looks like that. So it's gorgeous. It's just like a light chocolatey shade, and of course it smells like chocolate. It smells so good. Another bronzer that I picked up is from Stila, and it's their Stay All Day bronzer for face and body, and this is in the shade Light. And I saw this on Beauty by Emily Fox's channel, and I'm obsessed with Stila right now. I'm kind of building up a little Stila collection, and so I knew I needed to have this in my life, so I went and picked it up. The mirror is gonna show, but this is what it looks like. It is massive, like you can see next to my head. It's massive, but it is stunning. It is a gorgeous matte shade, and it's like the perfect like mid-tone, kind of cool tone shade bronzer. So it would be great for contouring and overall bronzing of the skin. So I'm really excited about this one. Moving on, the next thing that I picked up was a backup of my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel. I just like to have these on hand for those go-to days. I have kind of replaced this with the Maybelline Brow Satin. I've been using that much more than I've been using this, but I thought I would have one on hand just in case. Next, I decided to follow the bandwagon of makeup junkies, and I decided to try out the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I've heard so many good things about this, so I wanted to try it so badly, but I didn't think there was a shade that was light enough. I ended up finding Fair Neutral at one store. Most stores didn't have it, but I found it, and it is probably the perfect shade for me. When I'm buying concealer, I look for something that's light enough to use under my eyes to highlight. I typically don't like anything that's skin tone. I only like that in like a cream concealer for spots, but for like liquid concealers like this, I like it to be lighter than my natural skin tone. So this is perfect. It is the nice bright kind of shade that works to highlight, but it's not too dark or too light. It's perfect. So this is in Fair Neutral again, and I have to say I've used it a couple of times and I love it. I love the applicator. The applicator is kind of like a flat paddle doe foot. You can see there. It's so easy to just apply the product and distribute it evenly. It's beautiful. I'm really loving this so far. Okay, so let's try this again. My camera cut out. So this next section has already been filmed and I am now re-filming it. So all of the products I'm going to show you next have already been taken out of their boxes, and the boxes are across the room on the floor. So let's just pretend that there's boxes. So going back into what I was showing you, the first thing is this primer from Makeup Forever. This is a Step 1 Skin Equalizer in Hydrating. I already have the smoothing one and I absolutely love it, but my skin is very dry and it's getting worse with the changing weather, so I wanted to try this one because Jaclyn Hill talked about it and said it's amazing. So I decided to pick it up and I'm super excited to try it. Next is something I picked up in the Isle of Doom, as I like to call it, and that is this adorable little set from Marc Jacobs. So for $30, I think it was, you get this adorable little mini Marc Jacobs lipstick, which when you open it up is this gorgeous kind of mauvey color, and I think it's called Roleplay. So cute, like that just sitting on your vanity is adorable. It also comes with the mini eyeliner in black, which I love. I love these eyeliners, so I'm so excited to have another one. And then lastly, it comes with this little mirror, which is so cute. This is like a legit, like, nice leather pocket, and it's nude, and it says Marc Jacobs, and then inside you have a mirror. But I'm actually going to take the mirror out, and I'm actually going to use this as a card holder. I just think this is so cute and so perfect for just kind of throwing in your bag or in your pocket and carrying your cards around. So next I went a little Laura Mercier crazy. I'm a big fan of her powder products, so I decided to get a few more. The first thing I picked up was a backup of my Secret Brightening Powder. I use this absolutely every single day. I don't feel right unless I have a intensely highlighted under eye, so this is my go-to ride or die. I absolutely love it, and I was running really low on my other bottle, so I'm glad I picked this up. And next I picked up the big size of the translucent loose setting powder. I've tried the miniature version that you can get in the Isle of Doom and I absolutely loved it, so I decided it was time to pick up the big version and get to bake in. I did it today just kind of under my contour and it was so nice. I absolutely love it. I think there are fantastic dupes for this at the drugstore, but I really like this version. Last for Laura Mercier, I ended up picking up the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in the shade 01 Highlight, and this is so gorgeous. It has a little button that you push here, and then you just lift up the top, and then it looks like so. It's so pretty. And I don't know why they call this matte, because this is not matte. This is an intense, like, wow highlight, but it's absolutely stunning. I'm wearing it today, but I've actually mixed it with another highlight, which I will show you next. So as I said, I'm wearing two highlights today. The first one is Laura Mercier, and the second is this baby right here. This is actually an eyeshadow. This is the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadow in the shade Thunderstruck. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous kind of like white gold eyeshadow, but it has a beautiful shift to it. It's almost duochrome, and it is just absolutely stunning. People in space can see your cheekbones if you highlight with this stuff. The last highlight that I picked up is actually the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the shade Luminous Light. I have dim light and I love it, but it does have a deeper undertone to it, so I wanted to pick up something that was a little bit better for fair skinned ladies. So I picked up Luminous Light, and it looks like this, and it is stunning. It's very subtle, but again just gives that kind of like born with it glow. It's beautiful. And the last two things that I picked up are actually not from Sephora, but they are Tarte, so I figured I would include them. I actually got them off of Glambot, but I thought it was a good choice to include them in this haul. So I got two of the Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes. You guys know I love the shade Exposed, and I also have the shade Glisten. They're two of my absolute favorite blushes, and I really wanted to pick up some more. So I was so excited when I saw these on Glambot. First of all, I basically screamed and jumped up and down when I saw that they had this one, which is the shade Captivating. Captivating was released last summer, I believe, and it was a huge hit. Everybody loved it, and I could never get my hands on it. So when I saw it on there, I just about died. It's a gorgeous peachy coral, just perfection. And yeah, these are more like summery colors, but once I saw them on there, I was just like, I gotta buy them and I'll save them for summer. And the next shade is Tipsy, which is another shade that I've always really wanted to try. This one is in the regular collection, and this is a gorgeous kind of watermelon pink. Really, really beautiful and super, super intense. I love these blushes because they last all day, they go on really, really well, and you can sheer them up or build them up. There's so many different options. And that's it. That's everything that I bought at Sephora. I know it's a lot. It was a massive haul, but I'm so happy with everything that I got because I feel like it can be used in so many different ways and on so many different people, and they'll really be helpful to me in my kit and my freelance adventures. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to tell me in the comments below, and also maybe leave me a comment telling me which product I purchased is on your wish list. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you're having a great day. Make sure to thumbs up, like this video, and subscribe if you already have it, and I will see you next time. Bye!